So here we are. We're back with the 57 Ford Fairlane. And instead of addressing the mess I've made in my shop, I'm gonna pretend like it never happened. And I'm gonna continue with progress. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna work on making some, they won't be headers, they'll be more like manifolds. They'll be like a log style manifold. So we're gonna work on doing that. And then also, we're gonna work on getting the transmission crossmember built for it. Because I do have the transmission in the car. The converter's not on it or anything, but I'm using it mock-up because I might have pressure washed the engine bay and made a little bit of a mess. So I gotta do a little spray paint work, you know what I'm saying? It won't be spray paint, it'll actually be paint, but yeah. So transmission crossmember, manifolds, headers, manifold header things. We're gonna get building those. Let's go. So what I got here is I got these manifold plates. I got them from Speedway Motors. They're 3/8 thick, mild steel. I was gonna build some out of stainless, but I'm just gonna get these, build these out mild steel and get them ceramic coated. Now I bought an assortment of pipe. Here's one, and then over here, the tube runners are 1 7/8 inches, so I mean they're pretty big. And I bought this box full, and then this is 2 inch. So my plan here is, we'll see what happens. But what I'll do, I'll take like say this 1 7/8 runner, and I'll have 1 7/8, 1 7/8, and then I'm gonna have it tie into 2 inch. So that way, the first two, a little smaller, go to the back two, they'll be 2 inch, so open up a little bit, and then I'm gonna have it go to a 2 to 2.5 inch collector, and then we'll have 2.5 inch exhaust all the way out the back. So that's the plan. Like I said, the car is not a race car. It's not making crazy horsepower. It's not. I mean, it's none of that stuff. So this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna do it. So like I said, I got the transmission sitting in here. Got it in here, 470W. I've already told y'all that. But the crossmember, I mean, A1 fabrication work. I mean, it's good. It's real good. So whenever y'all see this, y'all need to base y'all's work off of this. Because if it ain't up to the standards, it's no good. So there it is. If you know, I really don't even know what to say about it other than okay. But I'm pretty sure that is like a 1/2 inch of weld width right there. I didn't do that. So I'm gonna remake this crossmember. Of course, I have it all in here right now, so I know where I want stuff to sit. I'll probably just build out a square tubing, or I think I have some DOM up there actually. So I might build out some round tubing. But we're gonna focus on the manifold for now. All right, so like I was saying, I cut these already. Here's my 2 inch. That one's gonna run into that one. This back one has a little more taper to it. So that one's gonna go there, and that one's gonna go there. Boop, boop, boop. So, we're gonna start with this one. I have the angle set up. I'm gonna tack it. I'm gonna notch this one to fit it. Notch this one to fit that one to fit that one. Go down the process, or go down the line, like the assembly line, I guess you can say. So, and then on the next one, I will go ahead and show y'all how I cut it and how I do all that stuff. But for now, this is what we're gonna do. I might have ordered way too much pipe for this, but it's okay. It's always future projects. So, that's tight. see. All right, I messed up. I built a header. I didn't get most of it on film, but that side was easier. This other side is gonna be complicated. So I'm gonna show you what I got in here right now. So, look up in there. Super simple. See, I had to put a little dent in it right there because of the spring perch, how it bulges out. But that's that. I'll go ahead and get that pulled out, let y'all see that, and then show you the whole process of me building the other one. Because the other one, look, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do over here. This one, I'm gonna do this runner right there. I'm gonna do it like that. And then this one is gonna hook down into it, that back one. And then the front two are gonna go into it like a, like that other one. Like the log style. There it is. So, I'm gonna get that out so I can show it to you. So, here's the first manifold I made. As you see, little kick out right there. Like I said, function over looks. See, I had to put this little dent in it after the fact, but it's cool, totally worth it. But passenger side done. I'm gonna come in here with a burr bit. I'm gonna burr some of this stuff out, get it all cleaned up and do that. I'm trying to decide if I should weld the inside right here or not. But I'll probably add an O2 bung right here because you're supposed to do it within so many inches or whatever. So I might add an O2 bung here, somewhere, but there it is. Let's do the driver. Alright, there's something on me. I discovered something yesterday. I did not do a good job filming making the manifolds. One, I got pretty into it. Just getting it done. And two, I didn't realize the battery had died on the camera. So, the way I had it set up and stuff, it only caught it up to like 3/4 of the way maybe. So yeah, totally my bad, but we still got a crossmember to make, so we'll work on making the crossmember. But I got the manifolds in there. There's that one. You see this sweet Texas humidity. Yeah, they weren't like that yesterday. That one, see, but they're both up here. Come out in good spots. I'm happy with it. I'm not mad about it at all. And so we're gonna address this, I don't even know. We're gonna address this situation. I really don't know what the plan of attack is here. I'm really debating on just coming in here and cutting it here in here, because the frame is a taper. It goes that way and that way. So if I cut it, you see how far back this is? If I cut this off, if I cut this off and remake this plate where it arches down and welds on and slide that forward, I think I can make that cross member work. I'll just get rid of the, we'll say ghetto-ness. We'll get rid of the ghetto-ness. So I'm gonna attempt that first. I'm gonna attempt to reuse that contraption. So I'm gonna go on that. I'm gonna get the rest of the exhaust cut out. I should just cut it all out. And I'm gonna adjust the cross member. That's what I'm gonna do. That was a little bit of a doozy. For just a straight pipe and 2 plates, pain in my ass. But, got it up in there. So, like I said, I'm gonna keep it simple. Gonna go right across there. If you see, I have this a little bit higher. So when I come out with that plate off the bottom right here, it's sitting up a little high. So whenever I do that, it'll be able to drop down to it. I should have my clearance around the transmission tunnel and all that stuff. Which, I mean, it's clearing now, but just make it a little better. I went ahead, I tacked it there, welded it, tacked it, welded it, and that way I'll come in here, I'll drill a hole, and I know the cross member will match the frame spot on. And then I'm gonna put rib nuts in there, but the only thing is they have a little bit of a step in them, so it might be kind of hard to get it in there, but it's fine. It is totally fine. I'm gonna get working on building this plate, and then once that's done, I'll probably put a few more tacks in this so I can set the transmission to it and don't snap off, because you know, I don't know if I'm the best welder. I haven't had anything break, but there's always a first. So I'm gonna get making this plate. All right, so we got going here is, this is where the transmission mount's gonna be. It's gonna be this wide, this deep. So now I'm gonna take a piece of pipe and I'm gonna half trace it here and half trace it here, or here and here, and give it a little shape to it, and I'm gonna go over there, put it in the metal brake, bend it. Once I do that, it should saddle that pipe, and then that should bolt up, and I can weld it out and drop the transmission down to it, and then should be good to go. Freehand. Dang, I should have been a pinstriper. Looks pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna get the plasma. Get this cut out. So now, this is what we end up with. Kinda looks funny. So I'm gonna go over there, and I need to burr this out a little bit, but I'm gonna go over there, put it in the metal brake, give it a bend, and then burr that out and put it on and see if it fits. I sure hope it fits. Well, see what it does. Would you look at that? That fits pretty dang good. Except for that little gap up there. But, it's okay. Dang, dude, come on. Alright, so I'm gonna get this cleaned up, get that tacked in. Alright, there it is. Crossmember is in. The only thing I noticed is this manifold right here. It's a little close to that steering gearbox, and I still got to come in and drill my holes. I don't know if I'm gonna do one there, or just do there and there. I don't know. I haven't really decided. Same thing over there. But next step for me is I'm gonna clearance that manifold a little bit with a little hammer, pow, pow, and pull the engine and transmission back out and get this stuff cleaned up, get the bolts and stuff in this, paint the engine bay, and put the engine in for the last time, and start wiring and doing everything else. Forgot to mention, I tried the drive shaft that was in this car. It worked, it fits. So do that, and then of course we're gonna move on to trying to figure out a shifter and all that other jazzy stuff, trying to figure it out. But there you go. Engine and transmission is in and mounted, and manifolds are built. Pretty sweet. Moving on. Till next time.